I was 14, church close. Yo, I was 14, church closed, curve cologne. Somebody grabbed the holy water cause she hurt my soul. I saw an angel in the choir with the perfect tone. Thought I would end up in the fire, burnt to toast. No offense to God, but I had to testify. We were crushing the usher's confessions. 10 years passed, my pockets done gentrified. And the same shorty popped up on my Insta Live. What a reunion, both of us broke bread, communion. None of us locked down or with juniors apart from each other. Should've met much sooner. Got my heart going crazy like okay boomer. Now the same high school that we dropped out from. Got it.
Now Warriors fans, let's get hyped and make some noise as we meet the big Golden State Warriors. The big man, 6'11", number 40, Joakim.
Welcome to Tukey. Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. Jackson is out there with Chet Holmgren. Then there's Derrick Rose. Then it's Wilkins. And it's Halliburton in the shooting guard. And for Golden State, Carter is out there with Griffin. And it's Michael Jordan. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Noah in at the 5 roaming the paint. And Greg, taking a look at this one here tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done. And I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
Now here's Jordan. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Noah with the block. At the elbow, Griffin.
Traditionally, we talk about power forwards. I mean, is that not Blake Griffin? It applies to every facet of his game.
It's his first trip to the line.
Blake Griffin.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Griffin. Hey, Greg, to touch on the Bulls for a moment, defense has been an emphasis for them.
It has, and they went through several years playing subpar D, and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple seasons ago, and it has served them well.
Blake Griffin hits them both. And Chicago has possession. Halliburton outside. To the wing on the left. Here's Rose to the left wing. Holmgren wide open. Nice open look, but it's no good. Jordan against Rose. The drive by Paul. He kicks it to Carter. Shoots over Wilkins. Almost, but it rolls out.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Yeah, this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open. And how about the hands on Jackson? Makes a good target on that frame and then able to finish off the alley-oop.
Here's Jordan. That shot off. Good D by Wilkins. The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And the call will be against Joakim Noah. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Rose. Playing Dallas, he was nearly unstoppable. And stolen by Jordan.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. I want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
in talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Take a look at some numbers for Tyrese Halliburton.
Jam Squad.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Rose goes in. Outside Wilkins. And there's the drive. Chalk up two there.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
Here's Jordan. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Jordan's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal.
And when Rose goes on the attack, he stays on the attack, fights his way through the contact.
Jordan, that's for two. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket. Bulls trail by 4. Pass to Holmgren. Dishes to Jackson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Personal foul.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Here we are, Greg, getting into the thick of this NBA season. How big of a challenge now is the travel?
Oh, it's a huge one. The reality is all those flights take a toll, so you got to be smart with your sleep schedule and recovery.
That's good from Jackson. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Warriors. Outside Jordan, fires for three, and Holmgren pulls it down.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself or whiffing a bit on that one. Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Here's Jordan. The shot comes out. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Chicago trailing here. Halliburton in the corner. Noah against Rose. Shoots the three. Nailed from three-point land. Rose has got 5 points so far.
And Rose has shown himself capable of knocking down that three when he's got some data.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Now here's Rose. 5 points in the game. And he lobs it up toward the rim, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. Carter, the pass to Paul. Outside, Jordan. To the middle, here's Noah, and the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here and going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and they took both games they played against this club last season.
Nation, let me hear you.
Some changes. Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Noah. And it's Brandon Ingram in for Jordan. And Chicago also making a switch. Mullins checked in for Wilkins. Now here is Carter. Over Halliburton. Good. With the fadeaway.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
A sound decision maker with a reliable jump shot. Rose is more than comfortable in catch-and-shoot situations.
And Vince Carter with the slam.
Man, I love seeing Carter take flight. Then Saturday, a powerful dunker on these alley-oops.
Right side, Mullen. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Rose against Paul. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
No, sir. Jackson Jr.'s shot blocking abilities, part of why he was a top 5 pick back in 18.
Now here's Rose. 8 points for him. Here's Halliburton. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that hoop. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
The shot's good from Griffin.
Yeah, and that kind of activity helps Griffin to do so much more. In this game, he's been tireless.
For three, Holmgren. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 3 assists now in this one. Puts up a deep three. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Bulls lead by 4. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Warriors trail by 4. They've got Michael Jordan. Griffin is out there with Brandon Ingram. And there's Carter. And it's Paul in at the point. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Drills it from outside. Paul's got 5.
Getting better from 3 with age. Chris Paul vastly improving his perimeter shooting.
Rose gets the bucket. And the Bulls lead by 3.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Paul passes to Jordan. Another 3 for Golden State.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm, or you're going to get a call.
Paul dishes to Ingram. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. The shot's good from Jordan.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
Rose looking around. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And how about the clever move by Rose? He somehow manages to get around the contact and finish.
Carter, that's good.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Rose in the post, defended by Paul. Second chance shot, and he makes that one. Holmgren's got his second bucket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Carter outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, And it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
And that one falls for Carter.
Carter, just a freak of nature, one of the best dunkers the game has ever seen, a top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
And the Warriors making a change here. Noah's checked in, and a change for the Bulls. Dominique Wilkins, he's checked in for Derrick Rose. Bulls trail by 3. Chicago calls timeout. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
They got to be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
Warriors 16.
Take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring team. Second, the Warriors.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
It's Wilkins on the wing, defended by Carter. Wilkins kicks to Murray. Outside for Jackson. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Jackson's got the game tied up here for Chicago.
And Murray with an instinctual play there. He has that ability. You can see the play. It evolves, and he makes a quick decision.
Now here's Paul. 5 points in the game. Carter outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots it. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Carter's got 6 points in the quarter. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Passes it to Holmgren. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Warriors have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. Let's now pause and take a look at the scoring breakdown between the front and back court of tonight's contests for the Warriors.
And it's been guard play, which really has shouldered the burden offensively here. They'd like a bit more production from the front court, but in the meantime, this backcourt has kept them in the game.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Van Horn, he's checked in for the Bulls. Vince Carter hits them both.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Wilkins against Carter. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Wilkins.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Griffin can't get it to go in.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Here's Jackson following the basket by Blake Griffin. Here's the pass to Mullen. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Coming off that win against Minnesota.
And if you look at the box score from that game, guys, the first thing you'll notice is how many turnovers they forced.
Well, all those turnovers made it a scrappy game, which suits them. They caused a lot of chaos with their defense, which played right into their hands.
Van Horn. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Paul passes to Jordan. The Warriors keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaren Jackson. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Warriors?
Well, they're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
And the Bulls making a change here. Halliburton's checked in. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Noah can still be a leader out there, a high-energy guy who demands the best out of his teammates.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Mullen. Now here is Carter. Last game we saw him score 13. Outside Jordan. Ball outside. Carter outside. Sinks the triple. Carter's got the lead up to 6 now for the Warriors.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
And the Bulls call timeout here.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
Bowen, he's checked in for the Warriors. Now, here's Halliburton. His last outing, he had 8 points.
Great at facilitating guys willing to move because Tyrese is a team-first type of player.
Pass to Jordan. Paul, no one around him. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists now in this one. Bulls trail by 7. 51 seconds left to play here in the half. Count the basket.
Defense doing their best to put Halliburton off balance, but he stays flexible, kind of warps around the defense and adjusts to the contact.
Now here's Griffin. He's got 8. And it goes down 2 points. Griffin's got 6 in the quarter.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Here's Halliburton. It's rebounded by Noah.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. Yeah, Jordan just glides up the court. It's kind of deceptive. Doesn't look like he's running as fast as he really is.
And here is Wilkins. He's coming off a 16-point game against Dallas. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. The clock runs out, and we're ahead.
51.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. They only had a couple rough stretches, and as the first period came to a close, they had a 4-point deficit. And that wraps up the halftime show.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Holmgren is out there with Jackson. Then it's Wilkins. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Rose in at the 1 spot. Halliburton up top, defended by Paul. Halliburton passes to Rose. Now it's Griffin running. Here he goes. Sailing in. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Golden State basketball.
Carter kicks to Paul. Outside Griffin. Golden State moving it around. Noah trying to get open.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
And Wilkins gets it to go.
Wilkins.
Great job of just reading the defense by Holmgren. He just gets it.
Here's Jordan. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Tyrese Halliburton. With some arc, Jackson has the open look. Misses the three. Warriors leading by 7. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist from Carter. Jordan's got 19 points.
Yeah, when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Golden State's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Timeout called the Warriors. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, defense wins championships, but offense is winning over the league, with efficiency reaching new heights year by year. Now, different explanations exist, but one thing is clear. In an era of floor spacing, there are elite players, a lot of them, who are having a field day exploiting all that room to operate. Kevin?
They sure are, David. Well put. Thank you. Rose passes to Halliburton. Carter left side. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Rose against Paul. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
And the rejection by Holmgren.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Joakim Noah.
Savvy move by Halliburton. Sees opportunities so quickly for a young player.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
Some changes for Golden State. Williams, he's checked in for Noah. Brandon Ingram comes in for Griffin. And it's Sexton in for Chris Paul. And Chicago also making a switch. Nance is checked in. Carter, that's good.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And the defense tried to slow him down, but Derrick Rose just a handful when he gets around the rim.
Nance against Carter. Here's Williams, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Down low, Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Jackson Jr.
A big night for Jackson so far. He's a talented scorer and only getting better.
Sexton kicks to Jordan. There's the lob to Carter, and the rejection by Holmgren. Here's Rose. That's good. And it's Halliburton with the assist. Now just a 4-point Warrior lead. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Bowen, he's checked in for Michael Jordan. Sexton's shot is good. And the Warriors lead by 6.
Sexton covered tight. Didn't matter. Scores.
Rose against Carter. Rose passes to Holmgren. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Williams kicks to Carter. Lays it up off the glass. Carter's got 22 points.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Rose passes to Nance. And he comes up with the deuce. Nance has got his first bucket of the night.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Now the feed to Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
And Ingram and his court awareness continue to grow. A terrific dime there.
Brandon Ingram, Tiny Dog is what they called him when he first got into the NBA, Brent. He has become a very loud bark. What a player.
Yeah, Kevin, a lot of talk about him having to jump around in the shower to get wet. But he has put on the weight and become ferocious on the offensive end. This guy does not back down, and he's worked hard to fill out that frame. And Halliburton, a guy you just continue to see grow game by game, an exceptional talent and a great mind.
Nurkic checked in for the Warriors. Mullins checked in for Chicago. Back to Ingram, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. At this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. The Warriors, number 1.
The way these guys moved the ball offensively was really a joy to watch. Great teamwork and unselfishness, and that's why we saw those great assist numbers a season ago.
Rose kicks to Halliburton. And again, no good by Chicago.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Sexton finds Williams. Pass to Ingram. Pocket 6. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
It's going to be on Chris Mullin. The Warriors have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. He's off on the first.
Ingram just continuing to impress and taking strides in the right direction. Just a tremendous amount of offensive weaponry.
And he nails the third. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Fires the 3. Hands it from downtown. Halliburton's got 8.
And Halliburton has that kind of ability. An awkward release, but man, is he consistent.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth.
66.
Warriors lead.
The Bulls, 62.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Ball out there with Michael Jordan. Then there's Griffin. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Ingram in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Halliburton inside the 3-point line. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both. But when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
To the inside. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Griffin. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the
defense and get out in transition.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight of converting on those chances.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
To the wing right side. Here's Van Horn. Count that one.
Keith Van Horn.
And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Heads off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for him. Timeout called the Warriors.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And the Warriors with some changes. Noah comes in for Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Carter in for Ingram. Chicago also making some changes. Sharon Jackson comes in for Chet Holmgren, and Derrick Rose is subbed in for Jamal Murray. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. What do you got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When the three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Van Horn, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Rabbit's foot in the shoe that time. Got lucky because the pick has to be better. It made no impact, but they still got the score.
Carter outside. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. And the dunk by Rose.
And Rose playing a big role offensively. He's got to be a focal point of your defensive scouting report. No doubt he can hurt you.
Here's Paul. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
It's hauled in by Noah. Noah's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Griffin. Good on the bucket. Griffin's got 4 points in the quarter.
You have to do better than that. Griffin is a pro at muscling in those difficult shots.
Pass to Van Horn. Jackson from long range. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. To the paint. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Halliburton in the corner. Over Noah. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Halliburton.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Noah against Wilkins. No good. Great defense that time from Noah. Griffin dishes to Paul. Here's Carter. Kicks it out to Paul. Back to Carter from past the arc. Another 3 for Golden State.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Vince Carter.
Hey, guys, no doubt who our pick is going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Bulls trail by 14. Now Rose. Halliburton for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Griffin's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Paul passes to Jordan. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 5. Here's Noah. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. And the Warriors lead by 16. Well, Chicago's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. And it's Halliburton missing.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Here's Jordan. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton. And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility for the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat lines, and that's something the league has to take seriously, making sure the players are protected because the emotions can run rampant. And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Warriors.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Vince Carter.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Paul, the shake. It's hauled in by the Bulls. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponents.
And that'll do it, folks. So for David Aldrich, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long.
Beat Debo, I'm a Chris Tucky. It's east to west, so we get duckies. My Chris drip got my wrist flooded. Swag, but we never that when we get one whiff. That's a whiff. Hating on us, couldn't afford a McNugget. Look, my lane green, I'm retrieving. It's the money tree gang, getting guap, it's G season. Sneezing in the wind, 6 COVID, disease free and multitasking everything. Now SODC, cleaning, gassing on the 101, smashing like a speed demon, passing. Then they mad, cause they see we winning, I'm gonzo. Pronto, beyond LeBron though. And by the oxtail, my jersey like a poncho. Everybody got something, but who got the bomb though? When my bag open up, that loud like a lawnmower. In the field with the in this game around pressure, we ain't drop no combos. Yikes, grasp what I play. Finish my play. Finish my play. Finish my play. Finish my play.
Look, my balls is Mustafar in a lava pool. Never rushing any battles. To myself, chilling in shadows, sticking Raja Ghul. Until I see that drama fuel waiting to light it up. I'm mad as I hate it here and I had enough. Rage escaping the cage.